Deep in the heart of Kerala, where the monsoon winds whisper ancient secrets through emerald leaves, lies a village called Poyilkavu. Now, you might think it's just another quiet village, but let me tell you about its most precious treasure. A sacred grove that holds mysteries deeper than its centuries-old roots. They say there's a guardian here, a Vanadevatha, a forest spirit that watches over every leaf, every creature that calls this grove home. Years ago, every villager knew this. They'd lower their voices when passing by, leave offerings during festivals, and teach their children to respect the sacred boundaries. But times change, don't they? These days, most people hurry past the grove without a second glance. Smartphones have replaced sacred stories, and ancient beliefs are dismissed as old wives' tales. The pathways that once saw barefoot devotees now echo with the sound of plastic wrappers and careless laughter. Yet, there's one person who still believes. Devika, a teenage girl with eyes that seem to see what others have forgotten. Growing up under the wise guidance of her grandmother, she's different from her peers. While they're busy posting selfies, she's often found sitting quietly at the grove's edge, listening to what she says are the forest's whispers. You might wonder why she believes so strongly. Well, let me take you back 7 years, to when Mira was just 10. On a stormy evening, she had wandered into the grove, chasing after her kite. The rain was getting heavier, branches were swaying dangerously, and suddenly, a massive tree branch began to fall. What happened next? Devika has never quite been able to explain in words that make sense to others. She just remembers a gentle green glow, a warm breeze that seemed to cradle her, and somehow finding herself safely outside the grove's boundary. Since that day, Devika has been different. While the village races toward modernity, she keeps one foot firmly planted in the old ways. Her grandmother says she has been touched by the Vanadevatha's blessing, but others just call her the odd girl who spends too much time talking to trees. But here's the thing about faith. Sometimes the quietest beliefs hold the strongest truths. And in Poyilkavu, as the old grove stands silent against the changing times, Mira's story is just beginning. Because sometimes, it takes just one person to remember, one heart to believe, for ancient magic to stir once again. But what Devika didn't know was the forest still remembered her. And it was waiting. Watch in the next episode. The Vanishing Waters, where the sacred river begins to whisper warnings.